Hello, welcome back. I don't know when this video will be up, but today is 29th of May, and I really want to film like a reading vlog because my exams and my school and my trip, everything is over. I'm on summer break now, so I have a lot of time, so I can finally start reading again and get back into reading. Right now I'm reading The Crash by Freda McFarlane. I started this book I think today on 27th, and I've been flying through it. It's really nice. I'm like more than halfway through. I love her books, honestly. I haven't read a murder mystery in so long. Before this, I was reading Onyx Storm by Rebecca Yarros, and that took me, I think, around 1.5 months to finish because I was in such a bad reading slump, and that book just put me in a worse one. And the book was not very good. It was underwhelming. So yeah, right now I'm reading. I am on page 204, and yeah, I'll try and finish it by today or tomorrow. I want to see how many books I can read in 1 week. So that's my goal. That's what I'm going for. I have a few books in my mind that I'm going to read, but I'll give you that haul later on. Right now I'm going to go back into reading. So hello, it's a few days later since I last filmed, and from that time till now I have finished The Crash by Freda McFarlane. I really enjoyed this book. It was very fast paced. I have not finished a book this quickly in so long that I forgot what it feels like to read continuously. It was very easy to read. I did not like the ending. So anyways, I finished my book. As I was saying, it was about a couple, basically her trying to survive, and it's a murder mystery. I don't know if anyone has read Freda McFadden's books before. She is the one who wrote The Housemaid Secrets, which is very famous, but they're very fast paced, very easy to read. You can just finish it in one sitting. I remember I read her first 2 books on a plane, like back to back, very easy. So I do want to read more of her books because I really enjoy reading those. See, I've read 3 of her books, now 4, including this one. But anyways, right now I have to decide which book that I need to read next, and I have a lot of options, so I'm gonna tell you guys. Okay, so the first option I have, which is one of the top ones, is Lether and Lark. So this is the second book of Blackbird and Butcher, and I loved the first book, but the only issue is I do not remember the whole story or the ending. I just know this is like a spin-off. They're like interconnected standalones. Then I bought The Striker by Anna Huang. I think this is a new series or something like that. I don't know what it is, if it's enemies to lovers, but it's too big of a book, and I'm not sure if I want to start reading something this huge right now. Then another option is One Dark Window. This is a fantasy. I really do not want to read fantasy, but I want to read something interesting, so I'm just going to see what's this about. I have heard very good things. I have the second book of this as well, so I might start reading this because it's very small. Then I bought this Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez, and I've heard great things about this book, and everyone seems to love it. So maybe this. I just want to read something very easy. I don't want to read something that I need to like put a lot of use my brain into. I'm like over that. I have The Wall of Winnipeg and Me. This is also a very huge book, and I don't know why, but this is so heavy. I might read this one as well, but again, I don't know why this is so heavy. It's not even it's thick. These, like, the weight difference between these books, it's crazy. I don't know. I have this. This is a very highly anticipated read of mine. Nothing like the movies. I loved the first book. I really want to start reading the second one as well. I think I read a page or 2, and then I just stopped reading this. I don't know why. So maybe that. Then I have Too Good to Be True by Prajakta Kohli. I think I showed this in my previous video that I was filming, because I remember I included this book in one of my YouTube videos, and I said that I'm going to read it in my book or something like that. I do want to read this. I want to see how much of this I can go through. I want to see how well she writes. I've never read a book by her, or not that anyone also has, because it's her first book, but anyways. And then this is the last one, which is Fearless. Okay, I was very excited to read this, but I just read Onyx Storm, and that took me a month to finish. So I don't want to start a book I'm not ready for, especially fantasies. And I don't know why, but I just get confused between those two worlds very often. So yeah, but I'm very excited to read this. I'm not even kidding. I want to finish the trilogy. I think it's a trilogy. I hope this is the last book, because this is the last book that I'm going to read. I'm not in the mood to read that right now. But yeah, I'm just gonna think about it. I made up my mind. I think I'm gonna start this next, or I could start this one as well. Who knows? Maybe, most probably this one, because it's very short. But the issue is I don't like the text in this. Like, I don't like the font. Very stupid of a reason to have an issue with, but I do. Anyways, I'm gonna go now, and I'm just gonna fill my book journal and everything, update my Fabble Notion now that I finished a book. So also, I just finished like my reading journal and everything that I do every time I finish a book, and my reading journal is almost over. Hopefully I'm gonna finish it this year, because I just don't want to linger it on to another year. I've had it since I think 2022, and even before that I had another reading journal. I'll probably show that in this video. But you see my bookshelf, my very loved bookshelf. So someone, I think, changed the order, like when it was getting cleaned, and my books are all out of order. Like the series are not together, authors are not together, and my other bookshelf, that if you watch my videos, that is in a good place, but I just need to declutter a lot of books so that I can make space for new ones. And basically inside over there, you see up there at that corner, hopefully when I'm editing this I'm going to put like an arrow or something to make it more clear, but over there I've kept some of my books, and I'm planning on keeping the books that I do not reach for, that I don't need, I did not like that much, inside, so that I can just clear out my bookshelf and just make space, because right now I have zero space. Like you see, I'm almost crowding over my light, my beautiful light that I have, and you cannot even see that it's there. You can only see the TI, not the whole kriti in this video. Hopefully I'm going to read a lot, because I just cannot have another year of me failing my reading goal. So yeah, right now I'm going to watch some YouTube, and then I'm going to start reading. I just want to get into a few pages of this book because I'm in a reading mood. Hi guys, it's the next day. I think I filmed last night of me doing my journal and everything, but today is the next day. It's actually evening. I had my class, so I went there in the morning. I started reading Lether and Lark yesterday. So this book has no page numbers, but I think I'm on the third or fourth chapter. It's very slow right now. The characters are introduced, they know each other, they have figured out who they are. There's kind of a backstory here where the characters met a year ago, and then after that they meet again due to the circumstances. Like the girl is his brother's girlfriend's best friend, and the guy is obviously, so like they're closed. There is not forced proximity right now, but they're in the same circle, of course, so they know each other. So basically that's what's happening right now. I've ordered myself some food, so that it's like 20 minutes till my food comes, so I think I'm gonna read till it arrives. Hi everyone, it's the next day. I don't know, yeah, it's the next day. I have not filmed anything for my reading vlog, but I was filming other videos. So anyways, I am reading Lether and Lark still. I've been reading this book for like an hour or so now, and I'm going to continue reading this. It is so fun. I told you guys there are no page numbers, but I think I'm almost halfway, not fully, but almost there. I am loving it so far. It's so fun to read. I love the characters. It's really nice right now. I'm on the chapter The Trophies, so I don't know how much of it I'm going to read right now, but I'm going to try and finish as much as I can today. The story is very interesting. There is a marriage of inconvenience trope as well. I loved the first book, and I'm loving this one as well. So Yeah. Also, I'm going to my nani house tomorrow, so I'm gonna take few books. Don't know if I'm gonna be taking my camera there, but I'll be taking few books with me, just to see if I can finish them. And I'm gonna be taking my puzzle as well. So. Hello, it's the next day and you can see my wire, like my mic wire, but I don't care. So I'm going to be fixing my bookshelf right now because it's in the worst position it has been in a long while. There is no space. All of my books are covering my light. This light says Kriti, right now it just says TI. Yeah, the series are not together. Sorry, the Twisted series, 2 books are here, the other 2 are here. And none of the writers are together, which is bothering me a lot, and it has been like this for like the past 6 months. So I'm gonna fix this right now and make some space, hopefully. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, all of my books are out of the bookshelf. I cleaned these. I have so many series. This is not a series, but all of these are by the same author. So I'm going to put these together because they look very pretty. And then the Powerless trilogy. Also, I hate the fact that this is not similar. The spine is different. I think I'm going to buy a new one to match the spines. And also this one is glossy. This one is matte. So that's also very annoying. This is the Chestnut Springs series. I don't have the 5th book because I could not find it in the same covers and I have not read it yet. So when I find it in the same exact cover, then I think I'm going to. This is the Dreamland Billionaire series, which I have. Really love this one as well. These are by Lauren Asher. I think I'm going to put all of my Lauren Asher books together. I have Things We Never Got Over, the trilogy. Although this cover is different from this one, it just does not work that way and I do not like that. It's fine. I have the Twisted series as well. I have Dirty Air series. This is honestly one of my favorite series ever, and also this is very heavy, so I can't hold that for long. I have the Boys of Torment series. This is not complete. There are 2 more books I think remaining, and I have to buy Taming 7 and I don't know the last name. Then I think this is the last series that I have. Fourth Wing one. I have to put this somewhere on the top because before it used to be down there, and I love this series. So yeah, I think there are few more books coming as well. I have Good Girls Guide to Murder as well. I'm going to put all the authors together, all of my favorite series. I hope I can fit all of these here. So yeah. Okay, my bookshelf is done. It looks very bad right now because these 2 books especially, they look like shit, like popping out of there. But I'm just going to quickly explain a little bit of what's going on. So basically on the top there is the Boys of Torment series, and then I have all my Kinder Joy toys lined up, and then over there are my TBR, which are like the next 3 books that I think I'm gonna read. Then I have the Chestnut Springs series and then the Powerless series. I think I put it in the wrong order. I need to just switch it. And also the Chestnut Springs series is not in order. I have to change that as well. And I have more of my Kinder Joy toys over there because that shelf I'm never moving it. And also I needed some space above my Boys of Torment series because there are 2 more books that I have to put over there. So yeah, then this is the next book. It is very filled to the brim. I have things, the first to die at the end over there, and I don't remember where I put the first part. Okay, sorry about that, I'm blind. There is the first to die at the end and the second part is over there. Because of the size difference, I cannot put those together. And over here, like these 2 books, I could not find any place for them. This is To Love Jason Thorne and X's and O's. I really like these books, so that's why I did not want to put it inside. Maybe I can add few more books over here so that it looks a little bit full, but right now I'm just gonna let it be. Then I have my Karen McManus, all of the books, my Lauren Asher, all of the shelf. There are all the Lauren Asher books are in one shelf. There is the Dreamland Billionaire series, Dirty Air, the Love redesign. I need some space over there as well so that I can put any further books that are coming. And then I have these 2 books. I think this is a duology, One Dark Window and The Twisted Crowns. I don't know if there are more books or not, but I have not read those, both of them, so they are in my TBR as well. I have My Policeman, Mindfuck series, and then over here I have my Lynn Painter books. I have 4 of them, and then I have Red, White and Royal Blue. I could not find a place to put these. I have put all of the books that I read, like the first books I've ever read, in this shelf because they mean a lot to me. So yeah. Then I have Fourth Wing series, Things We Never Got Over series. I have my Twisted series, All the Bright Places, Silent Patient, Archer's Voice, all of Holly Jackson books that I have. I have one more, but that's in the other shelf. And then in my last bottom shelf, which is filled to the brim, actually, there is no more space for it, I have Emily Henry at the very bottom. The X-Talk, I have not read it, but the cover is very beautiful, so I'm not getting rid of it. I have The Bodyguard, which I have read. The American Roommate Experience, again I have not read it. Love on the Brain by Ali Hazelwood and Not in Love by Ali Hazelwood. I have 3 more books by her, but that is in the other shelf. How to End a Love Story, 4 Aunties and a Wedding, Bunny, not read. Like the 4 Aunties and a Wedding and Bunny, I have not read that. Then I have Practice Makes Perfect, which I have read. I have the trilogy by Hannah Grace. I don't know if there are more books in this, but yeah. Then I have all my black covers, which is I Fell in Love with Hope, which I have not read yet. 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, Ninth House, again I have not read. Then I have The Last Vote and Verity and Blackbird and Butcher and Fault in Our Stars. You saw me reorganizing my bookshelf, but I was reading this book, Leather and Lark. By the way, while reading it yesterday, I realized that it is Leather and Lark and not Leather and Lark, which is very stupid on my end. I mean, I thought the name Leather and Lark sound much better and much cooler, but it is Leather and Lark for some reason. I don't know why, but it was very stupid on my end to keep calling it Leather and Lark, so I thought I'd just confirm that. But I was reading this book quite late last night. I think I slept at 3 because I was editing my video, but before that I was reading it. I did make good progress in this book. I'm really enjoying it. It is very fun. Now the story is actually catching up. They are both, falling in love and everything like that. So it's very fun right now. But I'm gonna continue reading this. Hopefully I can finish a large amount of this today, because tomorrow I'm going to my nanny house and I'm going to take 2 more books with me so that I can finish it while there, and also I'm going to take my puzzle, but that is just not part of this video. But anyways, I'm going to go and read some more, and I'll see you guys when there is an update worthy enough to give. Hello, it's the same day, and you know what I've been doing the whole day? I've been reading, which is why I finished Leather and Lark. I like this book a lot. It was very fun to read. I finished it in like a day or 2. My only issue with this is like the ending was very small. The whole book was the build up, and then the ending was just like 1 or 2 chapters, which I did not like. Although I will be reading the next book, which is the 3rd one. But I really liked it. The storyline was great. The plot was also good. But yeah, right now I'm gonna fill in my book journal, and I've already done this in this video, so I'm going to just like speed run it. I want to read The Wall of Winnipeg and Me. I am very excited to read that. I've had that in my TBR for a really long time. So yeah. Also, I made this page. It says my physical TBR a few nights ago, and I'm very excited to like tick off Leather and Lark. Okay, I'm gonna go do my journal, and I'll see you guys. Okay, so it is many days later, and I have just sat down to edit this video, but I realized that I forgot to film my review and my thoughts of The Wall of Winnipeg and Me. So I finished it when I was at my nanny's place. Most of the time I did not stop in middle to give you guys what I was thinking of this book. I also finished it in like 2 days, and it was so good. I really love it. I think I gave it a 4.25 stars or something close to that. I really liked it. The only thing and the only reason why it was not a 5-star for me, because I felt like there was too much of build up, and the scenes between the male character and the female character were very less, and I hope that there were more. And plus I think the chemistry was lacking just a little bit. Maybe I hope there was a little bit more. So yeah, if this book was like 100 pages longer, I think it would have definitely been a 5-star for me. But right now I'm going to stick to 4.25. I think my reading goals so far, I have finished, right now I've finished 7 books, and my goal is 30. So I'm like not even 1/3 there, but I'm gonna get there soon, I hope. Right now, I ordered Taming 7, which is the 5th book in the Boys of Torment series, and honestly, this is about like my favorite male character. So I'm very excited to read this. I'm going to start reading this now, but I'm going to end this video right here because I think I've read too many books in a single video. But I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you like me making these types of videos because I love making them, and they give me a reason to keep filming and everything. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, share and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.